We take this time to honor today's four-state hero, Daryl Dietz, a member of the United States Navy. He served from 1967 to 1971 in Vietnam. His hometown, Pittsburgh, Kansas. We're proud to salute Daryl Dietz, a four-state hero.
With that being the case and celebrating Mr. Dietz, I'll let you kick us off there, Zach Dodge.
Daryl and Jerry Dietz, twins, are celebrating their birthday. Jerry is one of our many four-state heroes, so we salute you, Jerry. And Daryl, interestingly enough, kind of like yesterday, Daryl is one of graphic artist Will York's uncles. So, like he had mentioned, most days we have one of Will's relatives on here.
That's
so
right.
Happy birthday to both of you.
And a very happy birthday to Daryl and Jerry. Carl Shaw, he is celebrating his 85th birthday. Mr. Shaw, a very happy birthday to you in Jasper.
And Janny Fletcher, celebrating a birthday in Columbus. Happy birthday, Janny.
We've got a special anniversary in Thayer, and that's where we find Joe and Sharon Kephart celebrating their 65
years.
anniversary. My goodness, congratulations, Joe.
Congratulations, yeah, that's great. Lathan Lundberg is celebrating a birthday, 16th birthday. Big one there in Frontenac. Happy birthday, Lathan.
Maydeen Back is celebrating her 94th birthday.
94th.
A very happy birthday in Columbus to Miss Maydeen. And Mary Lalaman, happy 69th birthday. Mary is in Girard. A happy birthday and happy anniversary to all on this June the 29th. That's where you can send them into. Birthdays at KOAMTV.com, or you can go to KOAMNewsNow.com and submit them through there as well. Now, over to Zach Dodge with a very important birthday announcement.
You can be part of the KOAM Birthday Club by going to our website and signing up. You can get special deals from local businesses as well. So go to KOAMNewsNow.com and sign up for the KOAM Birthday Club today.
Let's run through our weather one more time. Now, I'd love to tell you that that's going to be the site for the rest of the week. That will not be the case, despite the fact that we've got a little bit spoiled outside of Television City here on this Tuesday morning. Our rain breaking up a little bit on the far western counties, but we're a long way from being done, because as this progresses up to the north, and it really just was the equivalent of showers, not the lightning or thunder that we had overnight, we do have heavier rain that's working its way out of Oklahoma right now, and it's going to move from southwest to northeast and head toward us for the duration of our day. So with that being said, and more rain arriving here throughout the course of the last week of June, we've got flash flood watches in that off turquoise color. Go down to the southern portion of southwest Missouri, right by the Arkansas state line. Those are flood advisories. And then indicated in lime green, flood warnings lasting all the way, look at that, until Saturday. Now, specifically, that one that's targeted with the expiration time on Saturday, that's for the Neosho River, running all the way down across the Kansas-Oklahoma state line. This is the last 24 hours alone where we've seen places have to absorb as much as 3 to 4 inches, and that's why the flooding is widespread. If we were to talk about, say the last 48 hours, watch this thing change. And then we're easily cruising about 5 to 6 inches, especially right along the Kansas-Missouri state line there in Joplin. And here's the thing. Well, the rain and water, they don't have anywhere to go because we're just going to keep on getting it. Blue sky outside of 7th and Range Line. Got a wet intersection and wet parking lots. They haven't had a chance to dry off since early this morning and late last night. 69 degrees. Everything's very, very comfortable for it being this late in June and getting ready for early July. 70 in Carthage, 68 in Miami, 72 in both Neodesha and Chanute. Nationally speaking, we've picked up more rain than what the remnants of Tropical Storm Danny have dropped in the southeastern portion of the United States. No longer a tropical storm, just a low-pressure system. But as it forces some rain there through portions of Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, etc., like I said, we're going to get more rain than what they have. Our weather trend has us up into the mid-80s by this afternoon, but here we go again. Like I said, we're going to keep our eyes on Oklahoma today as it feeds us and then works its way into the central part for this evening, all the way into Wednesday morning. And we just don't want to break. Now, we will get one Friday afternoon, and by that point in time, we're going to be done, sick and tired of the rain, and enjoy a nice 4th of July weekend with temperatures that are very, very mild for the beginning of July. And also, too, how about some sunshine on Friday and Friday night, afternoon, Saturday and Sunday. And let's go ahead and carry that into Monday for those of you that maybe taking an extra day off right there. We'll do that for you as well. We're going to come back. Zach and I are going to wrap up this edition of the KOM Morning News right after this.